Welcome to Hope Elephants. I'm Dr. Jim Laurita, and these are my friends Rosie and Opal. We spend a lot of time on environmental enrichment here, and one of the things we do is to offer them different objects to play with. Here's Opal coming up and investigating a plastic ball. And this is one of her favorite games, is to send it back to us, and we send it back to her until she tires of the game. And eventually she knows right now she can pop that thing if she wants to, but it seems like she just wants to play with it today. Outside, we seed the brush piles with all kinds of goodies for them to investigate and find. Here they are coming outside of their heated barn. And you can see both of them lame in their left forelegs. And so their exercise program is one of the most important things we do with these girls. But also, you've got to really get them interested in what's going on in their yard. Here's Opal coming over to investigate the brush pile. She likes this game a little bit better than Rosie. Rosie is a big fan of hay. Opal will do just about anything for her fruits and vegetables, and her elephant chow made by Masri for Purina. Here she is investigating her pile. And we really want her to use that trunk in a way that's natural. She investigates, she sniffs it out, she'll find what she wants, and then she'll have to move this big jumbly puzzle of logs to get where she wants to go. And this, we feel, really is very interesting to her because she goes right to it, and it's very nutritious. And she's really using those 150,000 muscles to get at what she needs. Rosie's got a trunk paralysis, and so we have other methods that we really try to get her to use that trunk. She's not as food-driven as Opal, so this little game is one better suited for Opal. Here she's finding some apples deep in the pile, and she loves investigating every nook and cranny of this brush pile, and she loves moving the sticks around with great vigor. And she's an elephant that enjoys playing games, whether inside the barn or outside the barn. Here she is again. One of the things we do for elephants is they're self-aware. They can recognize their image in a mirror. Their central nervous system contains von Economo neurons thought to be indicative of self-awareness and empathy in higher thinking animals. And so an animal that can recognize themselves and recognize others in a mirror is an animal who is sentient. And it doesn't take long looking at that eye to realize what we're talking about. Here they are. Another one of their favorite activities is chewing up apple boughs, unsprayed apple boughs. And for Rosie, we think this is really great for working out her trunk. It's also very nutritious. They can derive nutritional value from the lignin in these stems that are indigestible to a lot of animals. Another game that they really enjoy is Whack the Bucket. Above them, we dangle a bucket filled with alfalfa and molasses and all kinds of goodies that they might want to get at. And that's one of the major activities we do for Rosie, trying to get her interested to use that trunk again. Here she is. Whoa! She almost got it, and there she did. She's knocking some of that alfalfa out of it. That's the way she plays the game. Opal plays the game a little differently. What we aspire to is to have Opal reach in underneath the bucket, and with that powerful finger on the end of her trunk, to pull the alfalfa molasses mix out and deliver it to her mouth. But she's got another game in mind. And in keeping with her personality, she's a bit mischievous and impish. The game that she wants to play is a little different than what we have in mind. Here we are trying to interest Rosie in the game. Oops, and there comes Opal with her game. Her game is to pull down the entire bucket, step on it so we can't get it out of her way, and get everything that's in the bucket. She'll even wind that string up in her trunk. And anyone that knows Opal will know that this is the way she'd prefer to play the game. So, anytime you have elephants, you've really got to pay a lot of attention to the environmental enrichment techniques that you use to keep them interested in their life in captivity.